Hey guys, so I'm sorry, I was planning on doing a really in-depth video, but stuff happened and I wasn't able to again. I got a new haircut, looks pretty bomb. I'm sorry if you can't really hear me that well. I'm actually getting ready for, drag. I'm not doing a show, but I'm going to a fundraiser at my favorite art gallery, Heart of Art Gallery in LA, if you guys are interested. And so this week's theme is the hardest things about being whatever you are. So since I'm trans, I'm going to say like the top 5 hardest things for me, which is number 5, probably like using the restrooms, because I look so feminine and a lot of times I'm in drag. It's very hard for me to use the restroom, and I kind of just stopped using the men's restroom. I used to do it for a little bit, and now I just kind of don't because it's safer for me. Just because even when I'm out of makeup and I don't have makeup on and I'm wearing very masculine things, I still look too feminine to pass. Even with binding and all that stuff, it doesn't work. And so number 4 is probably binding. The hardest thing about being trans for me is binding, because I have double D's, so even with a really good binder on, it only looks like I have like an A or a B, so I don't really get down to the chest that I want even with the binder. And so my goal is to get top surgery at some point, because I hate having breasts and I hate having the protruding thing. And then so number 3 is probably doing drag, and most of the drag queens that I know personally are very supportive about my transition and still me doing drag, being a biological woman. And so that has been very good, but I know many people who are trans or not trans, they're biological women and they do drag and female drag, and they're given so much crap for doing it because they're like, oh, you're not a man, you shouldn't be doing drag or whatever. And it's like, for me at least, I've had people be confused by why I'm doing drag if I'm a transgender man or boy, and I'm just like, well, it's the same as with any drag queen that is biologically male or just mentally male. It's like, I identify in my head, in my heart, I feel like a boy, but I still love dressing. I like impersonating a woman, which is what female drag queens all do. And so that really gets to me sometimes. And so number 2 is probably, I don't know. I think number 2, the second hardest thing is really trusting people. Like, if I'm in a romantic relationship with someone, it's very difficult because I don't know, it's because I haven't been in a romantic relationship, since realizing I was trans and starting to transition. So it's very difficult for me to tell when someone is into me because I am trans or because of who I am. And a lot of times, since I look so feminine, guys will be like, oh no, you're a girl, so I'll date you. And then as soon as they find out that I identify as male, they're like, oh my god, that's crazy. No, you can't. Like, you do drag, or you dress like a girl sometimes, or wear makeup. And I'm like, well, makeup has no gender, so fuck you. Sorry. But yeah, so that really hurts a lot of the time, and all that. And so number 1 hardest thing of being a trans boy is having your period, or a penguin, as a lot of trans guys say. I don't call it penguin just because I'm fine with having a vagina. I, like a lot of other trans boys, have vagina pride. It's just, I know, because the main thing is I would love to have a penis. I wish I had a penis. But I know with our science today, they're not the best. They're kind of they're just kind of gross. I don't really like it. Not saying that anyone who has had bottom surgery, their penis is gross. I don't know. I don't know what your penis looks like. But in general, the way that like to have sex and stuff is like I'm like, ooh, no, I'm good. So that's what I'm going through right now. Yeah. And I'm sorry, you guys, that this is really low quality, but stuff came up. I love you guys so much. Stay safe. Bye.